Will Greenwood? What's he doing out there? Will?
Hey, buddy.
How are you? How's it going?
Great.
You cold? Come
Nice
in,
to
join
see
me.
you.
Join me.
What a joy. Great to catch up.
What has you out here?
Having a bit of quiet time, seeing some of the parts of this crazy, awesome country that I never get to see as a player. And it just got me thinking a little bit nostalgic about days of yore and some of the good times we had on our Lions tour.
Well, listen, if you think this is beautiful along here, wait till you see the spot that I'm going to bring you to. It is out of this world. It seems strange that coming back to New Zealand, but seeing it as a Lions supporter, I'm in a really weird situation where this is the first Lions tour that I haven't been involved in since I was in school.
You were far more relaxed as a player. I was a ball of stress before games, tense, nervous, and so I often would shut myself away and almost worry about so much as opposed to just immersing yourself in the country.
Yeah, but like I was pretty chilled out, but at the same time, I didn't want to find myself going out and, you know, on days off, spending an awful lot of time out on my feet and going and seeing the world. Whereas lots of players now go out on their days off and they really get to know the inner thread of what's happening in the country they're in.
There's a couple of things from the Lions tours I remember. One is rooming with you in 01, when I genuinely thought every time I went back to the room that we'd been burgled. Right? You're a disgrace of a roommate. I needed to say this
I
on
was
camera.
young.
You were 21, 22. I get that. I had blonde hair. Did you have tints in the hair then, or did you not? Was that pre or post blonde?
It was probably pre-blonde.
Pre-blonde.
No, it was definitely pre-blonde. Yeah.
I was boarding school boy, toothbrush in the car, everything neat and tidy.
How old are you in 2000?
29.
So you had blonde hair at 29. That's fine. Go on.
Oh, it was a bit
Continue.
of a too late for that.
Continue.
Wasn't it? But what happened? I'll tell you what happened. This is why rugby's so. I wasn't in England team, and Mike Catt popped a rib, so I'd had my hair bleached blonde, bit of a gag. Not in England. No one looking like the skinny guy out there. Drafted straight into the team. I had to warm up in a beanie. I was so embarrassed what my mum would say. As a roommate, you were only beaten into worst roommate ever in terms of tininess by Rob Henderson.
Oh,
Who
wow, I feel great. I feel great about
roomed
myself
with him.
now.
But he would wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning for a game of cribbage and a pizza.
I remember those days. I used to room with Hendo too sometimes, and be just about to nod off. You'll have a toasted ham and cheese sandwich. Well, no, I'm actually just about to go to sleep. We've got a game tomorrow. You will. Hendo, I really don't want to eat
share
anything.
a pizza with me and have a burger.
You won't. I'll order you one anyway, and if you don't eat it, you don't eat it. So you're like, oh God, and then you're waiting for the doorbell to ring the room, and sure enough it goes, sure, if you're awake, you might as well have a sandwich now.
Oh, what movie should we watch? But that's the sort of stuff that I love. You take off the shirt and you realise they're just trying to do their best like you are.
Do you know what they are? A new roommate from another country. It's a ready-made friend into another group of players.
Yeah. I mean, I think one of the interesting things about Lions tours nowadays is how young they make it. In 97, I was nearly 25. And I think I was almost the youngest guy on the tour. Well, I mean, they're kids now.
Yeah.
Stratospheric rises, isn't it, in terms of pace when you think about Itoje, Tag Furlong, Daly, Farrell with you in 2013.
Stuart Hogg just turned 25 on the first test match.
Yeah.
25. It's frightening to think how
He's
much rugby's already played.
And Sinclair, what an impact player he is.
But, his appreciation for the Lions and his understanding of it is the same as everyone else, growing up, wanting, first of all, to play for your country, but do you ever dream of playing for the Lions? Is that beyond you?
It continually reminds you of the context and the ability to have the Lions as the pinnacle, as the jersey, no matter what's happening in and around the world of rugby, as a Northern Hemisphere home nations player, growing up, dreaming of putting on the red shirt. I mean, it'd be fascinating to know, without embarrassing you, I mean, how many of them, because of their age group and span, you're thinking about 01, that try at the Gabba, probably got about 15 or 16 of these guys. That was probably their moment. Like
the problem is these young lads. That's too long ago.
It's like,
oh no, I was 3.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Terrible. Look at this. This is where we're going.
So here we are. We have arrived at Mount Victoria Lookout. Okay, let's go. Stunning or what? Let's have a look at New Zealand from a proper vantage point.
Wow. Once again, my friend, you have nailed it. Pretty romantic, isn't it?
You really have been on tour too long.